We're now actually going to be joining Katerina Yudina. She is in Kyiv, and she's going to hopefully bring us up to speed on how things are out there. Katerina, thanks for joining me. It seems that you're actually there in the streets. You look terrified.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks for joining us here at Anews. How are things there right now? I mean, are things quiet? Have people left the city?
Yes, thank you very much for covering this issue. Really, I'm in Kyiv right now, and I'm on the left bench of the city. This is where I live, and the situation is quite calm right now. The streets are quite empty. I don't see lots of people here, and I guess that you can see.
Yeah, it does look very empty.
Yeah, it's very empty, but I can say that the situation is very difficult, very different from other days, because today is Thursday, it's working day. So, if you don't know what's going on, you will say that something wrong has happened. But of course, my husband and I, we woke up today in the morning by a call of our friend who said us everything about the situation, and he proposed us some help whether we want to leave the city, but we decided to stay in Kyiv because it's our city. And some people, they have left already Kyiv. Somebody had done it today. Somebody left Kyiv a week ago or a few days ago. And there are still some people who is trying to leave the city right now. But also there are a lot of people who are staying in the city, trying to stay safe. And we are just sitting at home and waiting for some news. And this is the most terrifying, when you are sitting at home and where you are just waiting for any news, and you don't know what to believe, and don't know what to do and what will be in the next 5 minutes. But
Sure.
I believe that our army would protect us.
Indeed. I mean, President Zelensky came out and said that he issued a state of emergency. So are you actually allowed to be out, or by a certain time do you all have to be home?
Yes, we're still allowed to be out of our houses, but it's better not to leave our homes. And I've left just to visit my parents. They live in 15 minutes walking distance from my place. So we just visited my parents, and we walked together to our house just to be together.
Sure.
Because it's little bit calmer.
That's good to hear. How's morale in the country? I mean, overall, is the morale good? Is everybody feeling positive? Is everybody feeling safe? Or does everybody have a question mark? What's going to happen next? Is there fear in the country?
I can't say about everybody in Ukraine, but what I can tell about myself and my friends and my family, we are not, we are not afraid. We are we're really angry, because Russia had invaded Ukraine 8 years ago. And I guess that some of us knew that sooner or later this day and this situation will happen. So we are not angry, because we are not afraid because we are tired of the situation, and we are really angry because we don't want this war, but we live in our homeland. It's our native land, it's our cities and villages, and of course we would protect them. using different instruments, and I hope that we could deal the situation with the diplomacy instruments, but you know, the last 8 years, they showed that diplomacy is not working anymore in this situation. So I can say that we are afraid, we are more angry on Russians.
And you, how do you feel? How do you feel about the international community? Do you think they're supporting you enough, or do you think you're getting enough, recognition? Of course, we're covering the news. That's something important. But do you think the international community is against Putin enough to support, to help the Ukrainian people?
Unfortunately, I guess that it's not enough. On the one hand, of course, it's our country and it's our war and our situation, and we should deal with it, and we shouldn't wait for something good come us. But main point with international community.
Katerina, I think I'm losing you. Katerina, I'm sorry, we're having a bad connection. Look, we're going to, let's end it there. Katerina, please stay safe, stay well, and we'll talk to you again soon, hopefully. Please look after yourself and your family, and let's hope that an end comes to this quickly with no bloodshed. Thank you so much for joining me on A News. We've got some problems with sound. Thank you.